Hi guys, today I'm going to talk to you about elemental meditation and how to bring the elements into your body, into your spirit, to balance yourself. So first of all, before we do this, just need to understand and describe what the elements are. And in this case here, it's represented by what we call the Gorinto. So the Gorinto is the 5 elements, and these elements are divided up into earth, water, fire, air, and the void, or ether. So what you need to understand is that the Gorinto is the same as the structure of the body. In fact, we are a Gorinto in respect. So what we're doing here is we're actually bringing in all of these elements into balance and aligning them with our body. Now, if you aren't very familiar with the elements, you'd want to understand that the 4 elements actually make up everything in this physical world. Now, I'm not just talking about atoms, electrons, neutrons, protons, but also everything that exists requires these 4 elements. Say for example a tree. A tree requires earth to grow in, it requires water to nourish it, it requires fire as in heat and sunlight for photosynthesis, and it requires air or oxygen and carbon dioxide, depending on which time of the day it is, and exchanging those. It also needs the 5th element, which is the life force, chi, prana, orgon, whichever way you want to call it. So what we're going to do is first of all go through some yoga exercises, and each element is related to a different posture or a different asana. So starting with the earth element, from here we place our hands on our knees, palms facing upwards, holding our hands. So you can hold them open or you can hold them in a mudra or a finger position like this. And this represents the earth element. Now there is also a geometric shape associated with this element, and in this case here in the earth element it's the square or the cube. Okay, and that relates to our foundation, our way in which we stand, our stance. So if you can imagine that as you're sitting here, your legs are in a 45-degree angle, which makes up, or 90-degree angle I should say, which makes up that corner of the square. So it's from the belly button down to the toes, and when we're sitting in this way, we're representing that square. The hands out here are at the corners. The next one is the water element. So the water element sits above this, up to the solar plexus, just below the sternum, and that's a sphere. And there's a colour associated with each of these too. Of course, earth is related to the colour grey. This is related to the colour blue. And it's the sphere in our abdomen. And this gives us our movement, our flow, our momentum. It's just like water. So this is the water element. The next one up from there is atop the water element, or the sphere, is the pyramid, or the triangle. This represents a fire element. Now, quite easy to visualize the fire element in respect of the triangle of the fire and the flame at the very tip coming up this way, and it's represented by the color red. And so this comes up to just below your nose and above your solar plexus. Now the next one is the air element. So the air element represents obviously the finer substance of air, and also you can think of it like a half moon, as in the half moon up this way. And the colour for this is a pastel yellow colour. Okay. And then finally we have above us, on the top of the Gorinto, a diamond. Now this diamond is related to the crown chakra, the 1,000-petaled lotus, and it's a pure white. Okay. So what we're going to do is balance these elements, and the way we're going to do this is through bringing in each of these elements 7 times to each of the centres, starting with the earth element, working your way up. So from here I'm going to use some 432 Hz music to help with that, and the idea is to do the square breathing. So starting here, breathing in, visualizing the earth element going all the way down to your legs, waiting for 5 seconds, breathing out. You want to be doing this 7 times. Here we go, let's start. Hold. Exhale. Hold. Visualize bringing in that grey rock, filling those legs, feeling that stability. Breathing in 3 times. Hold. Breathing out. Hold. Breathing in, this is number 4. Hold. Breathing out. Five. Visualize that square, that cube, getting stronger and stronger. This is number 6. Breathing in through the nose, out through the nose. Hold. 7. Last one. Okay, now you're going to shift your hands to cradle the ball in your lap, bringing in the blue. 1. Breathe in. Hold. Breathe out. Imagine this is water filling the sphere. Deep blue colour. Number 2. Hold. Visualize that deep blue. Hold. It's number 3. Hold. Breathing out. Filling that sphere with that deep blue. It's number 4. Getting more and more dense. Breathe out. Number 5. Hold. Breathe out. 6, fill that blue sphere sitting atop that grey rock. This is number 7. Breathing in. Hold. Breathing out. Moving up through the heart to the fire element. Breathing in. Filling the pyramid, the fire element, bright colour red. Hold. Breathing in, number 2. Deep breath. Hold. Breathing out. Hold. This is number 3, breathing in. Hold. Breathing out. Number 4. Hold. Filling that red. Breathing out. Number 5. Filling that red flame, that red pyramid. Hold. Breathing out. 2 more. Hold. Breathing in. This is number 6. Hold. Breathing out. One more. This is number 7. Final. Hold. Breathing out. Okay, changing to the air element, moving through, up, cradling the half moon. Breathing in once. Visualizing a yellow pastel filling that half moon or crucible. Hold. This is number 2. Breathing in. Hold. Breathing out. Hold. Number 3. Hold. Breathing out. Number 4. Hold. Breathing in. Number 5. Hold. Breathing out. Hold. Number 6, coming up. Hold. Breathe out. Hold. Last one. Hold. Breathing out. Now moving to the diamond of the head. Brilliant white light. Breathing in. See that shining as you breathe in. Hold. Breathe out. Number 2. Hold. Breathing out. Breathing in. Hold. Breathing out. Number 4. Hold. Breathing out. Hold. Number 5. Hold. Breathing out. Number 6. Hold. Breathing out. Last one. Hold. Breathing in. And back down. So now you feel your body from here, your earth, your square, your sphere, your triangle, your half moon, and your diamond up the top. Just being aware of those, and you can close your eyes and move through those centers. Earth. Feel the strength and solidity of that earth element. Breathe out. Just breathing into the next one. Water, visualizing the blue of the sphere and the fluidity, its flexibility. Next one, moving up to the red, the fire element, sitting atop the blue. This is the power of intention, the will, the tools to create. next one, moving up to the brow, the third eye. This is the wind element, the air element, to the intellect. Finally, atop the diamond, supreme wisdom, higher consciousness, connection with the universe. So now we're going to do another breathing exercise of flowing through those 5 elements, systematically starting from the earth, the water, fire, the air, and the ether. Now the way that we do this is starting with the earth, with the posture of the earth, the water, moving up. As you come to the center, rotate through the heart chakra, that's the catalyst, that's the center there, up to the triangle, and then from there out to the half moon, and then back down, and that's your outward breath. Your inward breath is the opposite, coming up, capturing the earth, the air element I should say, down through the fire, transitioning through the heart to the water, and then out to the earth, flowing down. So breathing in, the breathing out is the opposite. Cross from earth to water, change into fire, up into air, and then around. Okay, so let's have a go at that. Again, following the time of the music. Now the music I'm using is called 432. It's on Spotify. The reason I'm using 432 is in relation to the 432 Hertz frequency, which is the God frequency. Just being aware, and you might want to look this up, that 432 was the frequency in which musical instruments were tuned until just after the war, and then it was changed to 440 Hertz. So now that doesn't have the same connection in the music, and this is why we have such hostile music, sometimes non-angelic music. So this is why we're using that frequency. Okay, so let's give this a go. So we're coming in, air, fire, water, earth, and breathing out. Air, fire, water, earth. Breathing out. Water, fire, air. Back to earth. Breathing in. Fire, water, earth. Breathing out. Earth, water, fire, air. Back to earth. Breathing in. Earth, water, fire, air. If you can, find yourself this music and just use it to set your timing, but it also sets the vibration. Now just on another note, what you're actually creating here is a toroidal field as you come down, or a torus. Okay, and as you come through the center, you're coming through what's known as the 0 point, transitioning, which is also related to the center of your body, which is your heart, or your heart chakra. So as you're coming through, and also bringing in that energy and letting it flow, and then flowing back out. Okay, so this is really important to get that flow. So you're basically filling your auric field, which is also a toroidal field, with that energy, with that balanced energy, with your elements at the core, which is your Gorinto. I hope that makes sense to you, and I hope that you get something out of that. You should feel more peaceful, more balanced, and a good way of bringing those elements in. I should also say that you can also do this exercise to bring the entire element in to the entire parts of or the whole body. The reason you might want to do that, say with the earth element, is to bring in more confidence. If you're maybe requiring that to be up on stage, to talk to somebody that may be of authority, and you don't have that confidence in, what you can do is bring that element in, and instead of just bringing it into that area below, you can bring it in and encapsulate the entire body in that earth element, so that you feel strong, stoic. Same if you need to flow, you may bring in the water element. So again, you'd form the posture just to connect it to that part of the Gorinto, and then you would bring in 7 times that water element. So it might be that you need to flow, you might feel yourself being a little bit rigid, and you need to be more flexible and fluid. So you would bring in that water element. Maybe with the fire element, you might bring that in, and again visualizing your entire self in the triangle, so that you need that intention, that willpower to drive forward. You may need that for motivation, to energize yourself. So you bring in that fire element. Or it may be that you need to bring in the intellect or the intuition. You bring in the air element. Now some people say wind, but wind is the manifestation of air, so I like to refer to it more as air. So you're bringing that in to enhance your intuition, your sensitivity, because it's light, it's subtle. Okay, and again, bringing that in to the entire body, bringing it in 7 times, and you can use that exercise for breathing. Okay, or maybe you just want to charge up your crown chakra. So it's forming the diamond. You would bring in that white light and see it encapsulate the whole body in that diamond. Okay, realize that in Egypt, pyramids, only one half that you see above is the physicality, but it's actually a diamond. So that's the spiritual aspect of it. That's the part we don't see. So I hope that's useful. Thank you for your time, and see how you go. Thank you very much.